Mailbag today. Got some packages and stuff. I got no idea what's in here. I know what this is. I know what that is. Don't know about these. Over here. These. Let's find out. Got a few projects on the go right now, so I've had to sweep some space onto my desk. Doing a few repairs at once, so bear with me. Let's see what's in here. As always, there'll be links down below if I can give you links. Two fans. Right, okay. These are plain DC fans. 12 volts, 1.6 watt. Sunon fans. Maglev fans. So this is for a repair I've got to do a video, well, I've done a video for, but I don't think I've shared it with you guys yet. So that's for that. I had to replace the fan, and I didn't actually have exactly the right one. I had to sort of bod something in. I realised, I need to get some of these fans, so I've got a couple of these fans, so I can put those in there. I put those into my collection, so next time I have a fan requirement of this type, I will have one. This is fairly heavy, I'm not quite sure what this is. Well, I don't have a clue what this is. Arrowmax. Arrowmax, what's this? Well, that was fast. I'm sure I ordered this like a few days ago. It feels like it was only a few days ago I ordered this. I've got to use a real knife to cut through this. Box inside a box, that's great. In fact, a box inside a box inside a box. Okay, got a USB cable. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Beautiful. So this is basically a little miniature drill. Look at that, you push it out from the bottom as well. Oh, this actually feels like really high quality. This feels really nice. There's many times when I had wished for a small little drill set to have in here in the lab when I'm doing minor repairs and just working on little things. I don't really want to go and get my big drill and all my drill bits set and that sort of stuff. And I've got some little tiny little twist drill things, like small ones, like, I don't know, go down to like less than a millimetre, which I have in this drawer here, but I don't actually have like a pin vise for them. So I thought I'd bought one once, but I don't know where I find it. And I saw these online. I thought, let's just go and have a look at these. And I was looking for pin vise at the time, actually. So look at this. And you have to turn it on. Do I have to read the instructions? Maybe it's flat. Let's plug power in. So USB-C. USB-C. Let's get power. USB-C. Yeah, I think it's just flat. So I might just put it on one side for a bit, let it charge up. That's a really nice metal case. Really nice holder. Magnetic. So magnetic, so you don't lose the bits. Pop all those back in again because all obviously popped out. That's nice, this is a nice set. This actually really screams quality. This is something I think is likely to be worth getting. Obviously I need to make sure it actually works. But this actually all screams decent quality to me. None of this is saying low quality anywhere. This is all saying decent stuff. So we've got 2.2 millimeters, right down to 0.6 millimeter. And obviously you can buy other drills and use your own whatever, but this is what it comes with. And it's even got holders on the back, so if you wanted to put more in, you could. That's really nice. So a quick look at the manual. Yeah, I can't read that bit. That's better. So the STS Mini 22. Oh right, that's a power indicator on the back there. Okay, and that's showing absolutely nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. Here we go. Okay, well, let's fully charge it and see how that goes. It's nice it doesn't just stop suddenly when it's running out of power. It ramps down, obviously, because that's what I just did. Let's have a look. Specs. Battery voltage 5 volt. Okay. LiPo 500 milliamp hours. No load speed 600 revs a minute. Charging time 80 minutes. Okay. Well, I think I might have done a nice purchase here. This looks like it's decent. You never quite know what you're going to get when you look on the pictures on AliExpress. It's like, oh, is it good? Is it not? Is it just so much looks really good in photos, but in reality it's really bad quality plastic and stuff like that? You just don't know. But this actually looks good. Nice. I'll let that charge up. Maybe I played it, I don't know, but let's take the bit back out again in case I have an accident. It's really nice. And in fact, they've got space for more bits on the back. So if you've got some extra ones you want to add in, like different sizes, because you can just buy these sorts of bits easy. You can just get them. Nice. Let's just... Oh, that's a... Even that latches in. Didn't notice that. Yeah, the little latch mechanism goes in there. Oh, nice. See, everything is quality. That's nice. Okay. No wonder they did the double boxing thing. Links for this thing down below. If you can guess where this one's from, put it down below. Now the only trick is you put it in upside down, okay? So therefore it's the right way up if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Excellent. Now hopefully these are the right thing. Now, some little switches. That's a drill knife. Plastic's too tough. Little key switch. 3-position. Now these are actually harder to find. Well, they seem to be hard to find. Now the problem is with this, it's actually for a repair I'm doing. It's to repair this thing. There's a key switch right here. Alright, this switch is physically functioning, but the switch isn't functioning. So the actual switch has got no outputs going on there. So hopefully it's the right one. I'm pretty sure it's the right one. The footprint does actually look like it matches. Yes, it does. Excellent. It is the right one. I mean, it's got the same model number, so it should be right, but these are getting hard to find. They've been phased out. And this is for a piece of machinery. I've only found one place where I get the switch from, and all the other places which listed it at one time, all gone, no stock. So I think these are being phased out, so you can't get them anymore. So I've got one to do this repair, and one spare for future use. Anyway, so that's good, because now I can get on with that repair, and I'm going to be doing a video about that probably. That's the parts for that. Excellent. Now if you can guess where this box came from, put a comment down below. Can you guess? This time you have to put it the right way up. Snaptron design guide. That's going to be some nice reading. Can nerd out on this thing. Cool. Right. Let's actually understand what we're doing with them. So Snaptron sent this to me at no cost. This is like a free sample pack. Snaptron will send out sample packs to people if you want one. It's also got the data sheets as well. Physical data, physical specs. Yep. Pad design. 4 different buttons. Packaging. Comprehensive, very professional as you would expect. Because these are basically meant for manufacturers, alright? Manufacturers use these things. And here's a bunch of them on a card. Little tactile buttons. Different forces, different styles, different types, alright, different formats, different sizes. Got some tiny little ones like that too. Tiny. So you got those. Then we've got this big kit here. She's got some more examples on the lid. And you've got all these little packets of all the different ones. Different part numbers. And the forces, trip forces, so you know how hard you have to push it to activate the things. In there, all these different ones. Lovely. So, as I started saying, this is a sample kit which I will send to you if you ask for one, because this is made for manufacturing samples. So, you know, obviously our intention is you get a sample kit and you can use those to design a product and then know which version of these things you're going to use. And from that, then you might buy 1,000 of them or 10,000 of them or something. That's the intent with these. But I saw someone commented on Twitter about Snaptron, and I commented on that in a bit of a funny way. I was trying to be quirky and funny, you know, like I do tend to be. And Snaptron actually saw the comment and they emailed me and said, yeah, we'll send you a sample kit. So here it is. They sent me a sample kit. There will be links down below for this, directly to the sample kit thing, so you can actually request your own. So that's what's in that one. Some tweezers. You got an Heathkit pickup tool. That's nice. You got some more. What's this? Oh, some tape type ones for doing SMD assembly. There's some more in there. So you're definitely going to check the link out down below to these, because Snaptron didn't have to do this for me, and they did. They reached out to me and said, hey, we'll send you some. There we go. These larger ones, a bunch of them. How many's in there? Does it say 50? Set of 50. Brilliant. There's been many times I actually wished I had some of these, and now I've got some. See, these are the smaller type that you can see it through the camera or not. Let's throw that in there. Oh, you need one of these. Look at that. Bottle opener. What's in this one? There's 50 in these ones as well. 12mm size. Different sizes. And then we got this one here, which is 8.5mm. There you go. 5mm. Probably 50 as well, I'm guessing. So there have been plenty of times when I wished I had a sample kit or a selection of these things to do repairs. I mean, I've used these sorts of things for repairs before. I've got some, dodgy ones from AliExpress. You never quite know how long they're going to last. But these are proper Snaptron, which is a high quality brand. So it's nice to actually have the proper ones. Very nice. Nice assortment. So just for every size, different weights, and pressure requirements for just activating switches. So you've got some which is just small, you just want a light pressure on it so it's not too strenuous on your fingers. You've got the lightweight ones, and if you want something which is more robust, going to last longer, you've got the heavier weight ones. So, lovely. Thank you much, Snaptron, for sending those to me. That's brilliant. So you get the link down below. Not sponsored apart from the fact this is a free kit, which they will give to you if you ask for it. Great they did this for me. They reached out to me and contacted me and said, hey, we'll send you one. That's brilliant, They actually showed a good attitude from Snaptron, which says a lot in this day and age. I mean, for example, that keyboard I showed you just now, there's another version of that keyboard. I'll show you. This panel, I'll show you. This one here. There's another version of this which doesn't use, this has got proper switches in it, but there's another version which is using a membrane with dome buttons on it, which I've repaired. And it actually uses buttons like that one there, I think it was, or this one here. This one here. I'm not expecting anything this big. It's a bit weird. Ah, now I know what it is, right. Yes, I am expecting something this big. So basically it's a little toolbox. Well, not a little, but I wanted something quite robust. Metal sides and stuff. Well, hard plastic sides, and it's got a metal frame for the equipment I use at events. So I wanted to basically have a toolbox so I can have all these like soldering iron and tools, hand tools, stuff like that, and spare parts. And there's a little pull-out drawer there. You can put some stuff in there too. I don't think this has anything to do with that bottom part. I think that'll come out regardless. Yes, it will. These little Velcro straps at the top and the tool holder stuff here. Little pockets for screwdrivers and bits and pieces. Nice compartment in here. Spacious. And obviously this pull-out drawer. So that's perfect, because I want to be able to put various tools, repair parts, componentry, things like that, and hand tools stuff in here. So I can have this as a self-contained kit. All this gear goes in this box, and I have everything in there. And so, no matter what I need, I'll have it with me, and I'll try and do these site repairs. It's a nice little box. The only problem is where am I going to put the box? Oh, it's been charging up quite nicely now. See the indicator there? Activity LED. Shows you which way it's going. Charge state. It's nice. Got some little LEDs in there. Help you see what you're doing. As it charges up fully. And I can have this on my desk there. That's brilliant. If you want to help support the channel, help me to buy more stuff from Mailbag. Or ideally, piece of test equipment to fix. I want to buy test gear to fix. I need to buy test gear to fix. That's what I like doing. But it's getting really expensive. I've got one more item coming to me at the moment. So I'm basically out of things to fix, so it's a bit of a struggle. So if you want to help support the channel, become a Patreon or a YouTube member. Patreon's preferred. It does help. Bonus mailbag, surprise. 4 more items. I'm going to just tack these onto the previous section. So we've got one big mailbag. This is a piece of test gear, at least I think it is. Don't know what these are yet. Ah, okay. Drills. So I showed you that little electric drill before. I purchased these at the same time. So we've got some little drill bits here. So we've got 0.5mm up to 3mm in this set. And a little pin vise as well. So I got this at the same time as I was buying the electric drill, because I thought one could be good, one could be bad, I don't know. Maybe this would be nice for finer detail stuff rather than a little electric drill. I don't know. But I've got like this already, this little set, basically the same as that actually, in a drawer. But I didn't have a pin vise to actually use it in, which was kind of pointless because, you know, trying to drill with your fingers doesn't really work. You have to use an actual knife for this one because of the amount of tape that's on it. Batteries. Let's just run a knife through the battery, should be fine. Great. So these are some little AAA cell packs. There's no markings on them. Anyway, that's a shame. No markings. I'm going to figure them out myself. May have to do some more testing. So AAA's, there's 6 cells in there, so that'd be 7.2 volts. As far as what the capacity is, who knows. This is a Tonghui, I don't know how you pronounce that. Little test fixture, so it's got these little wafers in there and you can push things in there to test them. So if you look on eBay, you can get HP versions or Agilent or whatever. Horrendous prices. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars, ridiculous money. But you can get these for considerably less. Now, is the quality the same? I doubt it. But the choice between spending $600 on one of these test fixtures and spending $120 on one of these test fixtures, or was it $150 I think it might have been, yeah, I'd rather buy one of these, to be honest. I'm sure the precision of this is good enough, because, you know, if you don't have one of these, you're using cables, and, you know, they do different ones. You've got this one's obviously got this, the probe thing, so you can stick things into it. Let's try getting a device I can shove in there. A random capacitor. Should be able to shove it in, hopefully. There you go. So the choice of getting one of these devices like this, or ones with cables on, because I do the cable ones as well. We've got the Kelvin lead type devices, you can get those too. I mean, this brand does actually make LCR meters, so it's fine for that. It should be standard spacing. It looks to be the same as my LCR meter, so yeah, it's a cheap option. You know, if you can get an HP one, great. If you can afford an HP one, even better. But this will probably do fine. Now, I do love it when people do these boxes like this. Done, you know, really thorough taping on the top. You know, it's got 5 pieces of tape across it. It's got tape down one side here as well to seal that side up. This side doesn't have it, but one side does. That's really nice. Thing is, boxes have got 2 sides. Well, they've actually got 6 sides, but you know, it's besides the point. But bottom side, not so good. If you're packing something, tape the bottom up, because the bottom is actually the bit which takes most of the abuse. That's the bit which needs all the tape on it. They should have put 5 on the bottom and a couple on the top. That would have been fine. The bottom is what always cops it, because it gets dragged on the ground and you know, shoved around and shuffled and stuff like that. And look, this box is open because they didn't put enough tape on this side. It's just, yeah. People. So I'm going to open this box up upside down and we'll see what we get. Well, that's where we're getting so far. We've got bubble wrap. Now, whenever I order this test gear, I always stipulate at least 100mm of thick padding all the way around it, right? So, completely surrounding in 100mm padding. What do we have? So, we've got some paper. This is alright, scrunched up paper. Recyclable. Got some airbags. intact airbags. Yep, on 3 sides. And we have some bubble wrap, and obviously more paper around the other sides and there. So it's fairly well done. Bubble wrap feels quite thick. Okay. Let's keep going. Plenty of padding, which is great. So, that wasn't thick padding, but they've made a decent effort. Bubble wrap looks sufficient to me. That's looking pretty good. I'll slide this out, can I? Okay, that was a lot of packaging. So yes, I think they probably did meet my 100mm of padding requirement. Let's have a close look at this. So, do you know what it is yet? Been meaning to buy one of these for a while, and I've actually been watching for a while to find one of the right price. And I could get this one, I could barely afford it. I pushed myself a bit to get this one. And then ironically, would you believe it, literally 2 days after buying this, I saw another one, slightly cheaper. And then a few days after that I saw another one for half the price. Been waiting for ages. Anyway, so there are some of these around right now on eBay, at least at the time we recorded this, which are a decent price. What is it? It's an Agilent Milliohm Meter. This one has got some damage, which is fine, to be honest. I don't mind a bit of damage, as long as it's only superficial damage. So we've got some cables here. We've got a Kelvin type lead, we've got a probe here as well, we've got a power cable mixed in with this lot, rubber banded together, as you can see. And you may be able to see there's a bit of an issue with the test fixture. Yeah, that was in the pictures, that's fine, I knew about that. But it's an Agilent test fixture, and it's stuck on the front panel, where it's been dropped or something and it's just wedged it on there. So getting this apart is part of the repair I have to do, and see if I can fix this up. The front panel ones actually look okay. It looks like it's damaged the box rather than the actual instrument. So that part's okay. I mean, I knew about that. I'm guessing the reason this is still attached is because they can't get it off. So that could be interesting. And here's the back. It's got original feet on it too, which is nice for the stands. Often these are gone, you don't often get those. It's got a switch on the back for power, so let's actually flick the switch and we'll power it up and see if it actually has any life. 230 volt. Now the risk is, now I've gone to a higher voltage and I'm going to supply a high voltage into this, it could easily smoke. It tends to, that's when you get the magic smoke happen, right? Because the line filter's not used to the 230 volts or 240 volts we have here. Used to running on 100 volts or 100, 110, 120 what it may be. It puts a lot of stress on them and I don't like it, and they kind of blow up. So that's a fairly common thing. So we'll plug this in. Now the advert did have this powered up. So what I saw on the advert for this did actually have it powered. So it was at least semi-operational. Let's untangle this mess. No current draw so far. And this is a Milliohm meter, so I need to get some really low resistance to measure on this thing, but I'm sure we'll sort that out. So there's nothing so fast. Turn the power on. Let's put the lead down in case there's some kind of short which runs through to the outputs or something. There we go, it's booted. It took a bit to get there. Surprised it took that long. Anyway, 1998. And no errors reported, at least on startup. Let's see if I can measure something. There you go. Let's measure this broken soldering iron tip. Yeah, I'll clip onto the middle one, I suppose. Well, it's doing something. Measure that bit. There we go. So it is measuring. It is definitely reading values. Are they the correct values? I don't know. Let's hook up to something else. So I've hooked up my decade resistance box, which is currently set to 0. And it's reading -5k. interestingly. I don't know how to use this thing yet, I've got no idea. Haven't read the manuals. I'm not sure I've got a manual for it, to be honest. So let's just try chucking in 5k, see if it zeroes. 5k is not zeroing. It's really -3 now. Okay, 9k. Yeah, okay, so the readings are off. So it could be because of this damage up here, it could be connections come off or shorting out inside or something. Do 10k. Yeah, so we're actually... Yeah, so this is way off value. So this is going to be a repair thing, definitely. Yeah, 100k, it's reading plus 13 miles off. So I'm guessing it's something to do with these inputs being damaged. It could be something else. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how to use this thing. But I'm thinking that what we're getting here definitely isn't right. It's probably the jig here. So I'll be doing a repair video on this thing in the future, so watch out for that.